it really a case of Meghan and Harry and truly moving on? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you in a very windy London today. Hope you're well, whatever you're doing. And thank you also for your wonderful comments about, well, I can see exactly what you ladies like. Yes. Of course, Johnny Thompson, Major Johnny Thompson, Lieutenant Johnny Thompson. Oh, I got told off. People, they come up and say, oh, you haven't got that right. Let me tell you something. There's no auto cue on this show. I have to memorize everything that I'm saying. So you're lucky it doesn't come out like bingo, any number will do. There's a lot to remember. So if there are the occasional slip up, of course, forgive me. Now, there's no slip-ups in this particular story, of course, because it features none other than the ex-royals, the former royals, as I like to call them, Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And it's all about this bubbling story about them now wanting to, shall we say, move on, not just with their lives, their careers, and, of course, leaving behind many things that they made a lot of money from, but, of course, now they're home. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you. Now, here is the story, you see. It's a tricky time, isn't it now, when you think about it for Prince Harry? Because if you remember, the last time he saw Her Majesty the Queen, he shot back to America, did an interview, and basically stated in this interview with the TV presenter Hodder that now California was his home, at least for the future. That's what he said. Of course, he did have no idea that His Majesty the King would be hoofing him out of Frogmore Cottage. We've told you about that. But what's interesting now, according to reports, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, it looks like they want to move out of their Montecito mansion. What I can tell you, first and exclusive, is truly this. They are, shall we say, looking around at various venues, including Malibu, amongst other things. Now, it won't have come as no surprise that New York is off the menu. I think they've fallen out with New York, as New York possibly have now fallen out with them. But is this to do with the crumbling empire of Harry and Meghan now not making as much money as possibly they would have thought? Well, actually, yes. You see, the bottom line is when they bought, got a mortgage, should I say, on the Montecito mansion, they thought the mega deals were going to come in. Mega deals. And of course, it didn't really happen, all thanks to various different things. And the bigger problem about that is simply this. You see, everybody has really felt the pinch. The deals that could have come in, now people aren't subscribing. The book deals aren't as great as they possibly thought they were. Let's not mention The Bench, Penguin Random House only want a memoir of Meghan, nothing else. So how true is it about they are moving on? Well, what they will cite if people now ask them in the media, it's all about security, They don't feel secure there. So many people now know where they live. It's a big sprawling property. It costs a lot to secure it. You get the picture. That could be, an absolute fact. The other side of the coin, which is more of a reality, is that they feel they need to be more near the entertainment capital. That is where they can make some money. Where they are, it takes a lot of money to keep up, and it costs a lot, as I say, in security. So the stories of Harry and Meghan looking around for a new home are correct. But the way it will happen is this, and trust me, I'm correct on this, they will possibly find a brand new home. They will move into that, keep on the other place, and the rumours are that they may now try and rent it out in order to fund the mortgage. You get the picture. Which either way, things are afoot, a new horizon. How many fresh starts, though, do Harry and Meghan need? But seemingly, this is another start, another chapter, and hopefully one that will lead them to what they believe is their rightful riches. Are they doing the right thing, leaving behind all of those bathrooms? As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.